This is a book all about the frog life cycle. This is a nonfiction book. Do you remember what the word nonfiction means? It means that it's all about something that's real. It's not fake. It's all about real life frogs. Let's take a look. Frog Life Cycle by Justin McCory Martin. We have another table of contents. Can you guess what's going to be in chapter 1? Let's look at the pictures. Let's read all about frogs. Cool, that's on page 4. Chapter 2. Those look like little teeny eggs. Egg to tadpole, page 8. Chapter 3. Froglet to frog. That's on page 12. And then chapter 4 is all grown up. I bet you that's about grown adult frogs. That's on page 18. Let's get started. Chapter 1, all about frogs. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. It's time to learn all about the lives of frogs. Frogs breathe with their lungs on land. Frogs breathe through their skin underwater. Frogs belong to an animal group called amphibians. This type of animal spends part of its life on land and part in the water. Frog parts. Here is a picture of a frog. Its eyes are on top of its head. This helps the frog see above the water. Its feet are webbed. This helps the frog to swim. You have the eyes, the nostrils, like we have our nostrils. Ooh, look, it has a flat ear. Our ear sticks out. Skin. And check out those webbed feet. Good for swimming. But frogs do not start out looking this way. Keep reading to learn about their fantastic life cycle. Ooh, frogs have big eyes, and frogs have webbed feet. Chapter 2, Egg to Tadpole. A frog egg looks like this up close. A frog begins its life inside an egg. Female frogs lay eggs in the water. Some lay 4,000 eggs at a time. After a few weeks, the eggs hatch. Out swim tiny, teeny tadpoles. A tadpole does not look like a frog at all. It has a long tail and no legs. A newborn tadpole looks just like this. Fish, clams, and tadpoles all have gills. The tadpole cannot leave the water. It behaves kind of like a fish. It breathes through its gills. The tiny tadpole gets bigger and bigger. When it's about 7 weeks old, it grows little back legs. As the tadpole grows, its lungs grow. Lungs will help it to breathe air. This is a back leg. Froglet to frog. The tadpole changes a little each day. When it's about 10 weeks old, it grows tiny front legs. After about 3 months, the tadpole turns into something called a froglet. It looks a lot like a frog, but it still has a tail. Every day, the tail gets smaller. One day, the tail is gone. Wow, about 4 months after hatching, the froglet is finally a grown-up frog. A frog skin looks like this close up. Hop, hop, hop. Now the frog is ready to live on land as well as in the water. A frog can jump 20 times the length of its body. Whoa, that is pretty far. Life cycle review. One day, a female frog lays an egg in the water. 2 weeks, a tadpole hatches, it grows and changes. 3 months, a tadpole turns into a froglet. 4 months, a froglet turns into a grown-up frog. A frog's life cycle lasts about 4 months. Do you remember the 4 main parts? Frogs like this can live to be 10 years old. All grown up, chapter 4. Frogs come in all different sizes. Some are as small as crickets, others are as big as cats. Frogs come in lots of colors too. Many are green, but others are red and yellow and even bright blue. Whoa, check out that giant frog. This is a tree frog. Can you guess why this frog is called the tomato frog? I think because it's nice and red and round and plump. The golden leaf folding frog. And this is the poison dart frog. Those frogs have poison on their skin to help protect them. There are 4,000 different kinds of frogs in the world. This is a Wallace's flying frog. Whoa. There are even flying frogs. Well, sort of. They leap from trees and glide onto the ground so smoothly it looks like they're flying. Lots of frogs make noises. Some males puff up their throats like little balloons. Then they sing, croak, croak, croak. Here's a gray tree frog, and this bubble under their neck is called a vocal sac. Female frogs are usually bigger than male frogs. Male frogs use their singing to find female frogs. When they meet, the whole life cycle can begin all over again. The end.